Here's the question I get asked a lot on stream off new players really, and that is, has Battlefront 2 really changed? And a lot of people would tell you yes, it's made a huge comeback by adding 4 new heroes, 1 map, a few vehicles, and some skins, but in reality the comeback isn't as big as you probably think. That's right, a lot of channels will try to sugarcoat it and make it out like Battlefront 2 is doing everything right, when really it's still a tough game to cope with sometimes in terms of new content. Now this isn't to say that it hasn't done things right. Let's put it this way, when you compare the state of Battlefront 2 now at the start of 2019 to where it was at the start of 2018, the change is just incredibly huge. And now if you call the game dead, unlike last year, if you call the game dead now, you will actually get attacked for it a bit more, I would say, to a more substantial level. And the game is not dead by any means, but the game is still nothing in comparison to other games out there. The most popular night of the week, for example, is a Saturday. I stream every Saturday. Not that many other people stream Battlefront. I'm always the most viewed Battlefront streamer on a Saturday night on YouTube, which may sound amazing, and trust me it is, I'm very grateful to be in that position. However, we are the most viewed with around 120 current viewers. It can reach 150 at points, and when there's new updates it can reach 200. But still, these numbers for a 30,000 subscriber channel aren't the greatest for stream numbers, and I'm not the only one who struggles with low numbers in their streams compared to sub counts, I'm aware of that. But if you compare it to a game like Fortnite, which is getting thousands of people watching it in different streams as well. Bearing in mind I am the most viewed on a Saturday night with just over 100, when I see other YouTubers with much larger sub counts streaming this game, they can reach 300, 400, at the most I see 600 on a Battlefront live stream. I don't see any more than that. Those numbers are quite pathetic really in comparison to other games, and yes, one would argue, well, Fortnite's got a huge fan base, what are you talking about, how could Battlefront compete to that? Well, Fortnite started out with nothing. Star Wars is the biggest movie franchise of all time, so they can basically pull out numbers from anywhere, but there is still that damage from launch with the whole pay to win scenario. And there is just a lot of people as well that won't play Battlefront because it's made by EA. And obviously lately EA released Apex Legends, which is a free-to-play game, really wise move by them, have to say. But overall, Battlefront, it's just not capturing the audience it could be. I think marketing is a problem here. They marketed the November update really well with Kenobi, Geonosis, and everything like that. Grievous' marketing was okay, but there still wasn't much. It was like around a week before when we got the first image of him. Dooku, there was no promotion whatsoever. And even when you look at Battlefront 2's biggest update yet, which was the Geonosis update in November, that included 3 vehicles, the map obviously, Obi-Wan, and a skin for Grievous, as well as the 212 clone skins, this update would be considered a very small update for most other games. And then there's also the issue here that this isn't to do with EA, this is to do with Disney. They make it very hard to approve things, the approval system, because it's Star Wars, everything has to be 100% accurate. And that's also an issue. So it's not just a case of taking the license off EA, which is why when people say like, who else would you have make a Star Wars game? My answer to that is, well, maybe keep it with EA now, to be honest, until their contract runs up at least. See how Fallen Order is, because with Disney's approval system, I doubt any other company is going to be able to do any better. And that is it, there are so many factors here. The updates we get, even the huge updates, are small in comparison to the games. There's the terrible approval system. Communication has got better. Ben Walk has done an excellent job, the community manager, but there are even places that he can't really help us with because he can't beat that approval system sometimes. Community transmission could get delayed, everything like that. He can't put a Dooku image in a transmission. You can't blame this guy for everything. He's done all that he can. And as someone who, when Ben was first employed, or brought into this position, I was skeptical, many were skeptical, because it's like, we were in such a bad position with communication and we didn't know what this guy could do, and he came in and pretty much surprised us all. I have a lot of respect for Ben after what he's done for communication, but there's still a lot that even he can't do here. And it stops Battlefront from becoming a game it really could be. And there's just so many issues to take into consideration. So has Battlefront 2 really changed? It has changed significantly, yes, but it's still not at the point it could be. If you'd have told us back in June when all this Clone Wars content was first announced that it'd be one hero a month and there'd be so many breaks and stuff would be getting delayed, I guarantee a lot of people just wouldn't have been interested. It's like we get let down and then we lower our expectations, and even then, our expectations go even lower sometimes. The content they're bringing to the game is really good, but is there still enough in comparison to other games to keep us playing? Look at those Battlefront numbers. You can't keep denying it forever. Look at the numbers Battlefront is bringing in a week and compare it to other games, please. Because 100 watching on a Saturday night as the most viewed live stream is quite disgusting, to be honest, for a game that's supposedly making a comeback. Battlefront could be in the thousands with viewers if it was handled correctly, and there's many different factors, like I said, that come into play here. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed. Don't take this as me moaning, it's more like me just looking at the larger situation. But hey, hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll see you all next time.